Hey boys, look what we got ourselves here. Got ourselves a truck and a hill climb of the beautiful container. I got the opportunity to compare. I figured why not record it. So we started out, we went downhill for, I don't know, about 5-10 minutes. So those numbers are cooled off, okay? So we got 188 on the coolant, 183 on the oil. I mean, this thing's been coasting, as I said, not more like 10 minutes. So with the high cube container behind us and 9,000 pounds of a load, the weight's not what's killing it. What's killing it is the high cube. So now I'm curious, how's it going to climb whatever Vantage or whatever you guys want to call it. I call it the Columbia Hill, the one towards Spokane. So here we go. Need to keep things under control here, so let's put her in 5th gear. 55, they recommend 55. We'll make it. Talking about the turn here. I noticed you guys really like it. I'm not the only individual that likes it. I mean, that ain't gonna cut it. Those RPMs are just not gonna push it. We need to do this 1-to-1 at about 2,500 RPM. I'm about half throttle. Probably 2/3, 3/4 now, and I'm just gonna leave it there. See what it does. Yeah, I think we're losing speed. Barely, but we're losing speed. Three boys doubting that we're climbing something. You Ford lovers are gonna say, "Ha! Your Dodge can't even pull on the flats." What you talking about, towing hills? Oh, it's an uphill, all right, boys. I think we got. I want to say it's a 6%, but I'll just say 5 to 6. Most importantly, let's watch these gauges. So I'm keeping it 3/4 throttle there. I don't want to push it any further. You know, we're maintaining 55 fairly respectfully. I honestly thought we would slow down more. Watch the cooling, guys. It's gonna hit about 213 right now. It's probably gonna get about 215, 217, and the fan's finally gonna kick in. I'm riding her pretty hard. I just want to see how is it gonna get out of hand, because I know the guys that drive my trucks, they don't take it easy. I mean, I'm doing 3/4 of a throttle. I'm pretty sure a driver would be full throttling it right now. You guys, notice the gauge, the coolant, what it's doing. I think it got up to 217 in the fan. You could hear us howling, bringing down the temps. This is a cabin chassis, so it doesn't have the top end as a regular pickup. It just, you get what you get. You know, they dumbed her down a little bit specifically for that reason. So because it's a cabin chassis, it's a work truck. So being a work truck, so guys don't juice them too much. I have not changed the position of the throttle, and we're starting to accelerate a little bit. So on the upshifter, there's no reason to push that kind of RPM, and then we still got a little bit of hill to pull. So as you can tell, the guy's coming pressing the hill, so it's quite the drop. I don't know, boys in the area know exactly what I'm talking about here. It's quite the test for the truck. Yeah, man, I think we are we're golden. Let's give her 62. Letting her purr along. Let's just say I've tracked this truck doing 80 miles an hour. You know, 80 miles an hour is not end of the world. You know, this was somewhere south where it was the speed limit, quote unquote. But guys, this is a pickup, and the guy was pulling a 35-foot tandem dually trailer. He was fully loaded. He's like, "Oh, Paul, I was going downhill." I don't care what kind of hill you're going. 80 miles an hour with a gooseneck on a pickup is a no-no. So what I end up doing is limiting my boys. This dually's limited to 65 cruise and 70 pedal. This is a workhorse. There's no reason we need to haul tail and be king of the hill here. You boys that don't regularly watch my channel, I'll update you. This truck has had it pretty rough. I want to. No. That was another truck. It's on a. I was gonna say it's on a second manifold. No, it's on a second manifold, But what I was thinking is I replaced it twice already. But no, this truck only had one manifold replaced on it and one actuator, and which happened really early at about 100 and some change. That's the soonest I've changed. Well, that's not the soonest. There's a customer that came in a little sooner. He was high 90s. But yeah, man, you can't. These trucks just, this is what kills them, is interstate, you know? And it being a dumbed down, well, we're pulling a hill, so I'll leave the screen. Once we're done pulling this hill, I'll show you. Well, I sort of have to show you while we're pulling. So like 17 PSI, I think it tops out at 20 or 21. Like that. These cabin chassis don't give you the, what's the maximum PSI that you would get usually in fifth gear? I think it's like 32 or something like that. So yeah, like 17. I'm gonna give it more juice. Yeah, that's all she's giving her. 17 PSI, that's all it's giving it. In the fifth gear. I think fourth gear will give you 20 or 21. So yeah, it's good and bad. So what I'm trying to say, you know, the engine has to rev higher. This engine definitely has more potential, but now that I'm going back to what I just said, it is a cabin chassis, so they dumb it down so you don't juice it. Pretty much what you're putting on the scale is like, now, don't kill me for this, but it's like friction heat, you know, because of you spinning such high RPM, you're heating up the motor that way, rather than EGTs pushing the dumps through the roof. I mean, EGTs play a role here too, but nowhere near what a regular pickup would be doing. You know, this truck does not give you much for high end. It keeps pushing, like as you guys saw, you know, what was I, like 2,500 RPM, and I pulled that hill just fine. Well, I wouldn't say with ease, but you know, I mean, my foot was down its throat pretty good, 3/4, no more than 3/4, no less than 2/3 of the throttle. So, you know, there you have it. A regular pickup, you wouldn't need that much throttle, because regular pickup gives you, it's not dumbed down, it'll give you about 30 PSI, and they'll help you a lot. But anyways, that's high end and that's fuel. I'm not gonna get into it. So, cabin chassis, that's all there is to it. I'll quit yapping, give you a little look around, and then call it quits. As you can tell, we've in about 15 seconds we'll be bottom of the hill. More or less, we're bottom of the hill, and I hope I didn't get too carried away talking and pulling the camera off the gauges, but that's it, you know, that's what you get. This whole video is trying to compare a regular pickup and cabin chassis, but yeah, everything serves its purpose, you know. I was just trying to underline why I say the interstate and what hurts it on the interstate. Man, I'm about to get my doors blown off by a semi. This guy really creeped up behind me real quick. Anyways, guys, let me know in the comment section what other videos you guys like to see. I know some of you guys are probably sick seeing my 19, but man, I love that truck. Why am I not driving it? Because sweet old BMW hitches are taking their precious time to deliver mine. Day one, I picked up my truck, I put in an order on a following day. Picked up my truck at night, so following morning I put in an order for my hitch. They said I'll have it in no time, and their no time is a lot quite different than my no time. My no time means now. Their no time means, well, within the next couple weeks or so. So if my 19 had a hitch, I'd probably be pulling it with my limited. Yeah, the limited would have had a lot more miles on it, and they would accumulate a lot quicker if it had hitches. I went out and bought a couple of trailers, you know, had to do a couple runs there. Anyways, guys, I'll keep you all updated. Cool? I'm not going to try to jam everything in one little video. So, may the Lord bless you. May you all have a mighty fine day, and let me know in the comment section what other videos you guys like to see. Because what I'm doing is just busting out the phone, you know, spare the moment, and that. But if I get several requests upon something specific, I'll set time aside and do it, is what I'm trying to say. Alright, God bless, bye.